Hello, gamers. This is Flamin' Game at 7, and welcome to Ghost Trick Episode 5. We're just gonna hop right into it. I would usually recap the last episode here, but I think Sizzle's about to do it for us. When Lynne lost her life for the second time, she was being detained on suspicion of my murder, but I saved her, hoping to solve my own mystery. Living creatures can choose to live their lives in one of two ways. They can either submit to their fate, or they can try to change it. Lynne is definitely in the second camp. As soon as I got back to the junkyard superintendent's office, this fact was really brought home to me. Fool! We told you not to let the suspect out of your sight. My apologies, sir, but I never thought she would run away. It is our friend. She's like family to us. Angel, friend, or family, they all run when they have the chance. Do you have any idea how many years it's been since my wife ran away? I'm very sorry, I had no idea, sir. I'll never make detective at that rate. Now, find Lynne. Yes, sir. If Inspector Cabanella gets word of this, it's all over. So our redhead detective escaped, did she? I just barely saved her a few minutes ago. She's fast. Well, I guess I'll look around for leads. It's trick time. Still can't get up to whatever that is up there. It's some sort of big book. Is there anything for us to do down here? Still, I'm afraid not. Actually, let's listen to what you have to say. That old pigeon man. You suppose he's carrying out some sort of research here? Look at all these precision instruments and complicated devices. What are you doing? Sir, I think this may be how Lynne escaped. Through here. Huh. She couldn't possibly fit in that tiny elevator? I don't know, sir. Lynne's pretty slim. Fool, don't you know that women can make themselves appear slim through fashion? To this day, I still don't know how much my wife really weighs. I'm very sorry. I had no idea, sir. You'll never make detective at that rate. Poor guy. Anyway, where is that old pigeon man? Oh, him, sir? He went through the door behind me, sir. Won't open. Apparently that door leads to the basement, but it's currently locked, sir. Oh, really? These instruments, they're all very suspicious. You better keep your eye on that old man, too. Yes, sir. Interesting. Is there anything new here? These photos look pretty old, pictures of little fragments of rock. That old pigeon guy has some pretty strange taste in wall decor. I have no idea what this instrument is for. As a matter of fact, this whole desk is filled with things I've never seen. I know I lost my memory, but still, that old pigeon man just seems like a strange guy. Oh. I'm gonna let you come over here and see if you can do anything for me. I can't possess your nightstick. I don't think examining the notebook would do anything. I can possess the kettle. I can close the spout lid. I don't think that does anything. I could swear I just saw this thing move. Don't tell me. Could it be? It sensed the tension between me and the detective and moved to get away from it? That was an unexpected tangent. I'll never make detective at this rate. What I need is some sort of achievement, a feather in my cap. If only I could find a helpful lead, that might do the trick. A helpful and blindingly obvious lead is staring you in the face right now. This thing? Hold on, no, I think we've got to shine some light on the situation for this guy. Hold on, wrong order. Let's boom, and boom. Huh? This is Lynne's notebook. If I give this back to her, it might spark something between us. Wait, what? What? Wait. What to do? This is a very complicated matter. Someone's got it for Lynne. What have you got there? What this? Oh, this is, wait a minute. Is that? Yes, sir, it's Lynne's notebook. Notebook, eh? Come to think of it, there was something about that in the report. How is there already a whole report? It's been, like, not a long time. Something about her looking at her notebook and making a phone call. This must be it. This telephone number with a big circle around it. Aren't you curious to know who she was calling? I am. I really am. Sir, I'd like to know. Oh, but I don't have any ulterior motive for wanting to know, though. No, sir. No, sir. This number might be an important lead. I better check it out. Okay. Music in this game never fails to go hard. Trick time. Actually, I've been meaning to do this for a while. Let's check out the phone book. I apparently asked Lynne to meet me at the junkyard tonight, and I was trying to make a deal with a mysterious old man. It's all still very mysterious. Red-headed target. Her name is Lynne. She's a detective who is looking into a case tonight. She was arrested on suspicion of my murder. She doesn't know anything about me. The other hitman, he followed Lynne to the junkyard, but met with an unfortunate accident. Lynne's neighbor. She lives in an apartment next door. She lives in an apartment decorated in red with her daughter. Apparently, she's a novelist who moves here due to a disagreement with her husband. She refuses to answer the phone anymore tonight. Feverish firecracker. The daughter of the woman in purple. Her name is Amelia. Emily. We decided to pronounce it Emily, even though that's probably wrong. Because of her fever of 102, she isn't going out for her lesson tonight. Apparently, she and Camilla are friends. She's worried about her father's birthday. Careworn gentleman. He sits alone in his stately office, tearing out his hair. He is frantic about his wife, the woman in purple, who has left him. Poor guy. The green detective. A member of the police who's investigating my murder. His partner is the blue detective. He works under Inspector Cabanella. The blue detective. A member of the police who's investigating my murder. His partner is the green detective. He also works under Inspector Cabanella. Odd blue doctor. He's apparently a colleague of the detectives. He's examining my corpse. There's something off about him. Interesting. Lanky and loose lawman, the head of the Special Investigation Unit. His name is Cabanella. Apparently, he's the group's top investigator, looked up to by his men. He seems to dance through life. He has some kind of special tie to Lynne. Detective with a cap. He works under Inspector Cabanella. He's performing a stakeout from the park. An odd man seems to be bothering him. Yeah, this was weird. I don't know what's going on here. We'll find out more eventually, I guess. Guardian of the park. There's no other way to describe him except the man who is bothering the detective with the cap. His mission is apparently to protect the park. Pigeon Man, the superintendent of the junkyard. He apparently also lives in the maintenance building. A man who loves and is loved by his pet pigeon, or at least that's how it appears to be. Jovial tenor. Most likely he's the chef of the restaurant The Chicken Kitchen. I do wonder if that place is relevant in the slightest. It might not be. Typical cop. I guess he's one of the policemen investigating my murder. There are so many of them, I can't tell them apart. Oh my gosh, same. Alright, junkyard's been updated. The place where I lost my life. It appears to be a junkyard on the outskirts of town. The police have begun their investigation and have deemed my death a murder. Pigeon Man's office. The office of the junkyard's maintenance building. Lynne was being detained by the police here. The junkyard superintendent apparently lives here too. The Chicken Kitchen, a restaurant that specializes in chicken. It's called the Chicken Kitchen. There's a jovial officer here. Lady Red's apartment. An apartment with a strangely thick atmosphere. The woman in purple lives here. It's a world apart from Lynne's apartment next door. Office of the Troubled Man, a stately office that gives off a cold, heavy air. A man sits alone, tearing out his hair in anguish. Poor guy. Park stakeout point. The park with the detective with the cap is performing a stakeout. An odd fellow who claims to be the guardian of the park is here too. Okay. Alright, what can we do now? I guess, yeah, possess the phone. Hello? To whom am I speaking, please? Yes, hello? This is a criminal investigation. We need your cooperation. Hey, I know that voice. Is that you, Detective McCall? Oh, is that Officer Bailey? What's up, sir? You don't usually call this late. Oh, did you get a call from one of our detectives, Lynne, earlier? From Lynne? Yes, I did. She calls every night. Maybe she senses it's about to happen. Did she say anything special? No, not really. Is something wrong? Yes, well, I might be contacting you again if I have any other questions. Nothing really seemed to be off there. Trace complete. Or, not, how do I word that? It's just, why was she calling him if she wasn't saying anything special? Like, nothing seems off, and that's exactly what's off. Like, why was she just making a normal call to him? I'm gonna file the report down at the station. I need you to be vigilant here. Excuse me, detective, but what is it? The notebook. Would you mind if I gave... never mind, sir. Just stay on your toes. Trick time. I think we know where we're headed now. KMR 2675. That's really interesting that you can just go anywhere in the game at any point in time as long as you have access to a phone. That gives you a lot of options. What was that call about? I heard you say Lynne. I don't really know. If I had to take a guess, though, I'd probably say something's going on with her. Haha! The only place in the world where nothing is going on is inside your brain, Bailey. Ah! What is that supposed to mean? I mean, I know what the words mean. That's not what I'm asking. That was my way of expressing an indignation, putting it in the form of a question. What the heck? Let's hope Lynne's not doing anything crazy. I'm a fan of hers, you know? According to my log, Lynne has been calling here nearly every night as of late. So, let's see. This is the place Lynne took all that risks to call, eh? Clearly, it has to have been for something important, but what? What exactly is this place? Trick time. I really need to, stop dropping my fidget in the middle of videos, because then I just have to awkwardly not press any buttons for a few minutes, and that's really awkward. Or I could talk like this, which is also awkward. The screen shows rows of tiny rooms. The rooms are really, really small, and you can see right into them from the outside. I suppose the open bars keep the rooms airy, but I wouldn't want to live in one myself. I wonder where these little rooms are. These things are called prison cells. I can let this memo loose. Well, that's brought me to the other side of the room. Hey, what's this? Oh, that? I wrote down my duties for the night, so I wouldn't forget any of them. You can't keep them in your head? It's not like you have a ton of duties, after all. Use a little brain power. Ah ha ha! What are you talking about? Weren't you the one who just said nothing was going on inside my brain? Didn't think you'd take it in quite that direction. So, let's see this important to-do list of yours. 9 o'clock, take prisoner C38 to the telephone room. Yes, he just made a request to use the phone a little while ago. 9, eh? That's when Lynne usually calls. Well, we can't let her talk to him tonight. Rules are rules. Who is him? Aw, poor Lynne. Sure wish I could comfort her. People seem to be fans of Lynne's. Oh, don't do that. Don't do that. Well, what do you think you're doing? That's my important duties memo. That's okay. I've got it all memorized for you. Well, it's your duty to guard the telephone room, you know. I guess that's the telephone room. Just make sure you do your job when the time comes. Could you throw me back to the other side of the room? Who's this? Lynne! Hello? Lynne! I'm sorry, I don't have much time. Please let me talk to him. I'm sorry, detective, I can't do that tonight. You can't? You always let me talk to him before. Well, the telephone room's already reserved, that's why. Oh. She seems very sad about that. By the way, is something going on with you tonight? What? What do you ask? I didn't murder anyone. I'm not accused of, you're accused of murder. I can't believe you get accused of murder like that. Who are you, Maya? I got a call from one of the other detectives a minute ago asking about you. Oh, really? Oh, I don't think it's anything important. Officer Bailey? Do you think you could keep this call just between us? Even if only for tonight? Well, Oh. Well, I've gotta go. I'll call again tomorrow. Come on, Bailey. You should know that's sus. Trace complete. I can now head to wherever that is. Oh boy. Well, I guess I better call the detective division. Hold on there, Bailey. What? Don't tell me you're gonna report that call from Lynne. What else can I do? It's my duty. Just write it down on your important to-do list, and then I can wad it up for you and throw it away. You mean you want me to keep quiet about it? Well, isn't that what she asked you to do? Well, yeah, but tonight is kind of a special case for us. Can't you make a special exception for my Lynne too? Ah, special case, huh? Alright, you win. Updated the phone book. Alright. So I think, yeah, we've got a whole one option, and that's to dial the phone. MHR 4481. That seems to be the basement of the superintendent's office. You'd think they'd have checked the, oh wait, they did, but it was locked. Yeah, I remember. Lynne, are you dead again? Are you dead again? Don't tell me you're dead again. Stop doing that. Lynne! Oh, why couldn't it have been me instead? No use as a police officer. It should have been me. It looks like she's dead. Oh my goodness. Lynne, stop dying. How many times is this gonna happen to you? Who did this? Who shot Lynne? Hey, excuse me, mister. You talking to me? This room. There aren't any other exits besides this one, are there? Do you see one? Huh? Then how did... We must have one of those mysterious locked room murder cases on our hands. One of those cases where the murderer vanishes into thin air in a vacuum. Just go find a real detective. I'll keep watch here. Yes, sir. Ah, what a terrible turn of events. So now a locked room murder, eh? Things never get dull for our redhead. I know of a certain inspector who might dance around at the thought of a mystery. But no mysteries for me. Not when I can rewind time and talk to the victim herself. Guess it's time to go back and see the truth behind this murder with my own eyes. Let's do this again, Lynne. Haha, I died again. I thought you'd be a little more grave under the circumstances. Yeah, well, this is the third time after all. It's scary what a girl can get used to, don't you think? Frankly, the way her mind works is a whole heck of a lot scarier to me. So, what happened this time? Who shot you? I don't know. Wait? I'd like to know myself. Who could have done it? Who shot me? What are you asking me for? Oh gosh, guess I'll just have to go find out for myself. Okay, you just go do that. Hurry along now. You could be at least a little more grateful. You get the distinct impression of being used here. Okay, looks like it's time to go back 4 minutes before your death. You know, I'm recording the previous 2 episodes and this one all on the same night. And in between episodes, I write down the title and description, because if I record a bunch of episodes at the same time, it gets confusing, and it's like, oh, what happened in that episode again? So I write them down in between episodes. And I wrote down for the previous episodes, here, I'm talking right now. Stop it, game. I wrote down for the previous episode's title, Lynne's Dead Again? But I think I'm gonna have to change the title of that one and instead name this episode that. I don't know what I'll do, but she's dead again! How many times is this gonna happen? How long has it been since I locked this room up in darkness? Well, I once thought the truth could be discovered in darkness. Maybe it was just that the time wasn't right. Oh! She's hiding. There he goes. What's going on with Bro's nose? He hung up. Alright, and what happens now? That's odd. Does she get shot by the Cupid? Or that gun on the wall? I would not just stand there. I would not just stand there. What the heck? It was some chain reaction death? That's the truth behind our locked room murder? That's a whole Rube Goldberg machine. I don't know if the detectives ever would have figured that out. So the murderer was a mechanical murder machine? Murder machine? I thought it was going to have to be the superintendent just because I don't know who else could have done it. When I came into the room, it was pitch dark, so I turned on the light. That must have been what set it off. The murder machine, I mean. Can you please stop repeating the words murder machine? The little pigeon guy must have made it. But why? Are you sure it was something intentionally made? I thought it was just a mistake. What could be the meaning behind this weird room? Anyway, you'll have to find some way to stop that creepy machine. Once Cupid fires his arrow, it's all over. Or you could just, like, step forward 3 feet. It would not be that difficult. Alright, what can we do right now? Absolutely nothing. Okay, he's moving his lantern around, but definitely still no. Blah, 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 blah. So many vague things are said in this game. Alright, I'm stuck in this lamp for now. I can go over here, dial the telephone. I don't really want to do that, though. Oh, also, I can't even. I don't know why anything would have changed. Because remember, that's not how it works in 4 minutes before death mode. Oh, he set me down. I didn't even notice that. Yeah, no, I'm just hanging out here. There ain't much of anything I can do. Still nothing. Time's passing. Yep, I know. I could go upstairs. Actually, I could go upstairs now. That sounds like a good idea. I think I know exactly what we've got to do here. I'll watch rather than tell. Or show rather than tell. You'll watch. I'm actually doing things. You guys are lazy. I think going up here's the right call. Alright. Now I believe we can finally make use. Can you let me down there? I'd like it if that stool was on the other side of the room. I pressed H. It did not work. It's all over. It's all over for me. Lynne, sweet, cute Lynne who shines as bright as the sun, ran away from me. And then the old man with the dirty blue dove on his head completely ignored me. I wanted for somebody to give me a kind word. Instead, what did I get? Scalding steam from the kettle. Want to give him a kind word, Miss Bright as the Sun? Let's see. Chin up, you're just having a bad day. It's not a whole heck of a lot better than a scalding burn. I'd like to see you do better. Seriously though, what do we do? Like, I still can't go up there. I thought we were able to go, like, down here. Does this do anything? Are we soft locked? Is there some way I can move this stool thing? Oh, he's coming up here. Oh, cool. She's got 3 seconds till she dies. There's still nothing I can do. I really do not feel like this was the correct option. You're going to reset. Okay, so I tried staying down there, but based on the dialogue from Sissel and Lynne, I can confirm that that is not the right option. I definitely need to go up here. It's just the question of what exactly do I do once I get up here? Is it something time sensitive? Can't do anything just yet. Okay. Boom. Immediately press the button. What can I do? Is there something I can do with the kettle somehow? It's all over, blah, blah. Oh yeah, I found out you can hold 2 to auto-advance text, which is so random. Like, why 2? That button isn't used for anything else in the game. And then it's like, oh, you can do this with it. Can I do anything with this? Maybe I wanted to close it before he got burned. Because now nothing changes. I'm gonna fiddle around for a few more minutes. Okay, he's getting up now. He doesn't usually do that, I think. Well, Lynne's about to die anyway. I guess just try messing with the kettle's lid. There you are, Superintendent. That wasn't very nice of you, you know? What wasn't? The least you can do is say hello when you answer the phone. You didn't say a word. How's that supposed to make me feel? The person has the right to call them whoever they please. And the person who answers has the right to decide if they want to talk to that person or not. In other words, all I can do is wait, is that it? Wait to meet the person of my destiny. The person who chooses to talk to me. What do I do? What do I do? I hope this isn't some, like, soft lock where this stool is supposed to be over here, but it isn't, because I don't know if I've explained this yet, but if the stool's over here, I'm pretty sure I can just go boom, boom, get on the ball here. It's fallen down now that the murder machine started. But if the stepladder or whatever was over there, then I'd be able to get down there. Need to do something with the murder machine. I guess staying up here isn't going to do us any good. I need to go downstairs, but how exactly? Okay, something different is happening now that I've closed the spout lid. Set it down. Lynne ran away, the detectives yelled at me, the old pigeon man ignored me, and then the kettle nearly scared me to death. It would have if I didn't do anything. My life is in complete shambles. That's gratitude for you. We were just trying to warn him with the kettle whistle. Would he have preferred getting scalded by the steam? Well, at least his fate was changed a bit. That's good anyway. Okay. We can go with somewhere. I was kind of worried something got messed up for a moment, but we're good. Cool, we have 3 seconds. Cool, 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 cool. Okay, we can't go anywhere just yet. Okay. We can go to the toolbox. We can, I kind of just want to, like, mess with things. We can open that door. We can do a lot of different things. Let's examine it. Examining it shouldn't take much time. Oh, I know this toy. The wheel spins and moves down the pole. Hey, look, there's a thread attached to it. It loops around the clock and is tied to the frame the gun is in. It needs to be connected to our fiery cupid as well. Okay, so we don't want this thing to move. This toy seems to be the heart of the entire mechanism, but inertia is surprisingly powerful. I can't stop it once it's set into motion. Okay, so we can't let that happen. Am I able to stop that from happening by now? Toolbox, open. That does a bowling ball and a shovel. Okay, and hoist. Whee! That's not moving very fast. That was really useful. Okay. We can't do anything now. I think we lose. At least we accomplished something, and we got a checkpoint. Alright then. Let's start over from the checkpoint. I think we can cook now. Hold on, Sissel was just saying about using the shovel as a weapon against Cupid. That's something to keep in mind, I suppose. Alright, we're back in here. What do we do? She's gonna flip the light on. Yep, yep. Move, move, move. Can I, like, possess the gift box? I cannot. Okay, this thing seems to be important. The hoist, I think, is irrelevant. And then, how would we do anything with the shovel? We're not able to move over there now because of the ball. Could we hit the ball potentially? That's an idea. Okay, no. This is already a flubbed attempt. If we could try hitting the ball with the shovel, that might do the trick. All right. Nope, I don't need it. I was prematurely ghosting. All right. Hold on. I needed to move earlier. That's fine. I can still move now. Don't need to go up there. I just need to open toolbox. Go. Trick. Please. Ball. Oh, no, wait. I forgot how... What am I doing? I'm just pressing... That was really pathetic. That was literally not at all what I needed to do. Okay, we're actually going to think about this for 2 seconds this time. Ball falls, move over here, and we wait. That easy. All right, let's go now. Hey, that was pretty good just now. Maybe if we were putting on a putting green, well, with a swing like that, maybe we could put it to use here. Good thinking. Just might be able to use this trick somehow. If I could change the path the ball takes by opening the door. We're all out of time this time. Okay, I think I understand. Let's do this. Okay, let's do this thing. We're gonna go over here. We're gonna go over here. We're gonna open this door. Okay, that's how that opens. I thought it was gonna open downwards. I was confused how that would help us. And now, let's go. Whoa, slow-mo. That was a nice little machine. And then it caught on fire. Don't worry about that. What just happened? It looks like your future just got a whole lot rosier. Your death has been erased. Again. Thank you. You kept your promise, didn't you, Sissel? I promise? You said I'd see you again if I died. I don't remember making any promises. It's all for my own benefit anyway. Fate averted. What could this room be all about? Can't imagine. Those things that went off at the end, those were party poppers, weren't they? Party poppers? I have no recollection of what they are, but that's no surprise. Party poppers, the gun going off, seems familiar somehow. I'll leave that part of the puzzle to you. I have my own puzzle to figure out. Well, shall we go back now? Back to your new present? Goodbye again, Lynne. Can't wait to see you again soon when you die again. This is a strange room, though. Sissel, are you there? Lynne is talking to me? I guess she remembers me, even though she's alive now. If you're there, could you say something? If you're not there, I guess I'm just a weird girl who talks to herself. Well, you are kind of a weird girl, whether you talk to yourself or not. True that. Alright. We can link. I think we can talk to people who we've interacted with while they're dead before. You are here. I knew it. I just had that feeling. Shame on you for stepping foot into a girl's head uninvited. Wait a minute. Look at me that a ghost doesn't have feet bit. It's just a figure of speech. Hey, did I say anything? There, that tone. It's that tone of yours that makes me mad. Why are you mad at me? So, did you have something particular you wanted to say to me? I just thought I'd share some information with you. I'm investigating a case right now. A murder case, and I'm doing it alone. A murder case all by yourself? Yes, well, that's because the case was closed a long time ago. The culprit is already behind bars, forgotten by the world. So why are you looking into it then? Because I think the person's innocent, that's why. There's something strange behind the case, some big mystery. I firmly believe that. So anyway, I finally have my memory back. I'm not at liberty to tell you about the case, but if there's anything else you want to know, I'll try to answer what I can. Lynne is my only lead. I would like to ask her a few things. About the one who shot me. You have your life and your memory back now, so let me ask you again. Who shot me tonight? Yeah, I thought that might be the first thing on your mind. What else would be? There's a good chance I was shot while I was with you, after all. I'm afraid my memory just isn't clear on that part. Not clear? I met with you tonight, and then you fell down right in front of me. I think I remember seeing that part. I'm pretty sure you were shot, maybe from somewhere far away? So you didn't see the culprit? I'm sorry, I wish I could be more help. But I know I wasn't the one who shot you. Your colleagues seem to think you're a suspect, though. I wanted the information you had for me. So why would I shoot you before I got it? Information, huh? I wonder what I had for her. So I had some important information that you wanted, huh? That's right, you called the station yesterday, and you asked to talk to me. Tell me you had an important lead on the case I was working on. Important lead, eh? You said you wanted to meet and talk to me directly, tonight at the junkyard. And you fell for it, even given how fishy that sounds? You're the last person. Music cut out, something big's happening. No, it was just a glitch. I'm sorry, but I can't talk about it. Oh gosh, I guess I understand. Not about Camilla. By the way, I see you have a little roommate. Camilla? How do you know about her? There was a tiny incident at your apartment a little while ago. An incident? What kind of incident? What happened? Is Camilla all right? She's fine, thanks to her loyal little friend Missile. Although I did have a little trouble bringing him back to life. Oh my. What in the world is going on? Why would anyone want to hurt Camilla and Missile? She seems far more worried about them than her own death. Which is kind of worrying, but also kind of sweet. You're being targeted by a certain organization. What? I guess people who don't want her to know the truth behind this case? I saw them, the people who were calling you their target. A suspect and a target? Could this night possibly get any worse? It does sound pretty rough. Are you sure you'll be okay on your own? Huh? You know what they say, when it rains, it pours. Isn't it time you admitted you need me and my powers? I'm sorry, I can't cooperate with you. Yeah, you saved my life tonight. I'm completely grateful for that. But as a detective, I still can't trust you. That's too bad. Alright then, I guess that's all we can ask her. So what are you gonna do now? Run, I guess. They'll catch me if I don't get out of here. And I have to get to the restaurant. I'm worried about Camilla. As in chicken dinner? Oh yeah, what was it? Chicken Kitchen on Dead End Drive, right? That's not a scary name. What about you, Sissel? What are you gonna do? I don't know, to tell you the truth. You're my only lead. If you leave... I just realized, you and I are in the same boat. We're both looking for answers tonight, and neither one of us has anyone to help us. That about sums it up. Hey, even if you can't cooperate with me, how about if we just agree to use each other? I mean, that sounds pretty good. She gets to carry us around, and we get to help her out with our ghost powers. It's not a bad idea. You're on. Can I ask you to do me a favor first? What's that? I need you to sneak into a certain place for me. A prison, to be exact. Prison? That's the place I was calling from the office upstairs. So I'm guessing that the person she always calls at like 9 or whatever time they said, every night, the person she calls every night at the prison, regardless of what time it is the person who was the culprit in the case she's investigating, or who is convicted as the culprit, but she believes isn't. I want you to go find out a certain prisoner's work schedule for tomorrow. Work schedule for a prisoner? Yes, the prisoners are given different job details every day. Each prisoner's schedule for the next day is written on a blackboard in his cell. So just go check out a certain prisoner's blackboard, huh? Okay. His prisoner number is D99. If you do that for me, I'll cooperate with you. Alright, you're on. Okay, see you later. See ya. But don't die again if you can help it. That's like, and I'm sorry I keep using this analogy, but that's like asking Maya not to get convicted of murder. Ray is just dancing along. It looks like I hold the key to the case Lynne is investigating, and she holds the key to solving the mystery of me. So we've started up a strange relationship of cooperation. Lynne gave me an assignment. My task is to go check out tomorrow's work schedule for prisoner D99. I'd better get to the prison. Sounds like a plan. Clear chapter 5, new illustrations and songs, and yep, we did all the cool stuff. Continue playing. No! Because we are done for this episode of Ghost Trick. I recorded like 3 episodes in a row, and it feels wonderful to be back to this game. What do I say next? It's weird because like I don't want to repeat everything he said because he kind of recaps the chapter at the end of it. But like I'm supposed to recap things at the end of the episode. So like, dude, you're putting me out of a job here. I gotta recap it. I'm gonna recap what he didn't say, is that freaking Lynne died again. He didn't even bother mentioning that because it just happens all the time. I'm sure 2 chapters from now we're gonna be saving her life again. How many times is this gonna happen? How many times? But yes, we did save her life from that strange death machine in this strange basement. This game's weird so far because there's just so many mysteries. I still don't really understand what's going on, and for once, I don't think that's my fault. So, next episode, we're just going to continue trying to solve this mystery. For now, gamers, I say this mystery, I feel like it's these mysteries. I feel like it's deep like that. For now, gamers, this has been Flamin' Gaming 7. Make sure to like and subscribe, and remember, kids, eat your green vegetables.